In 1904, the United States took over the stalled French effort to build a canal through Panama. The goal: to link the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans with a man-made passage through Central America. The terrain was brutal. Thick jungle, heavy rainfall, and mountainous rock stood in the way. Mosquito-borne diseases like yellow fever had decimated earlier crews, stalling all progress. American engineers started by draining swamps, clearing vegetation, and launching health campaigns. Caribbean workers and engineers arrived in waves, building towns, hospitals, and quarantine zones. The deadly Culebra Cut was the most daunting stretch, 9 miles through the Continental Divide. Massive steam shovels chewed through hills, while trains carried the debris to nearby dump sites. Explosions echoed daily, and suddenly, despite setbacks, teams pressed forward, cutting deeper into the rock with every day. Meanwhile, designers planned a system of locks to lift ships across the hilly interior. Gatun Dam was constructed to tame the Chagres River and create Gatun Lake. The lake served as the canal's central passage, cutting time and distance through the isthmus. Concrete lock chambers took shape, designed to hold full-sized cargo ships with room to. Each lock would use gravity-fed water to raise or lower ships between sea level and the lake. Steel gates, 7 stories tall, were installed at both ends of each lock. These gates had to hold back millions of gallons of water with each passage. Hydraulic valves and control houses ensured precise timing and safe movement of every. Testing began as water flooded the locks for the first time, each chamber performing as planned. President Woodrow Wilson triggered the final blast at the Culebra Cut in 1913, remotely from Washington. The SS Ancon made the canal's first official transit in August 1914, marking its completion. At just under 50 miles, the Panama Canal instantly. Goods and navies could now move between oceans without rounding South America's southern tip. American infrastructure followed, complete with towns, schools, and administrative centers in the canal zone. Control rooms monitored lock operations 24/7, using early electrical and signaling systems. The Chagres River remained vital, naturally supplying water to every chamber and lake. Canal operations required constant upkeep, from gate maintenance to sediment dredging. By mid-century, the canal became a symbol of American engineering and global. Decades later, modernization allowed larger ships and increased traffic through the narrow passage. In 1999, control of the canal officially transferred to Panama under international agreement. Today, it remains one of the world's busiest and most important maritime routes. The Panama Canal was more than a shortcut. It was a triumph of vision, labor, and engineering. From concept to reality, it connected the world in a way no one had seen before.